My mistress asked me to remind you of why you have your freedom.
You wanna rob? Rob. You wanna save folk? I don't judge.
We will bring the fullest force of the law down upon you.
So with any opportunity comes risk. They'll be back until every decent person in this town is dead.
Oh, I barely even started.
Survival of the fittest.
Isn't it also romantic?
Bounty hunting ain't so hard. Live get your full price, dead a little less.
Well, I've got 3 words for you. Cripps Trading Company. Pristine pelts and animal parts. All I need is a partner.
I am a finder of lost things. It is worth as honest as you want it to be.
Sure you know what you're getting into with this one.
So with any opportunity comes risk.
Fool enough to try? I know you're hiding out there. You got 10 seconds to turn yourself in.
Please, no.
There's your 10.
Hey, Hawley.
There you are. How'd you get on? Made some money?
Made some enemies. Proved a point. Showed the world how awful it is, eh? Horley, you picked a fine one if your game is vengeance and death and hell warmed up.
I make no judgments as to anyone's character, Mr. Jones. Not even yours.
I have no character. None at all. Just a gift.
We've all got gifts, Mr. Jones.
Sure. But it's how we use them as determines what we are.
This is all descending into philosophy. I wanted a woman of action.
Oh, you got one. A bad one. Well, good at action and hang the consequences. Well, goodbye. For now. Oh, and remember, redemption is possible. If you search for it. I guess the question is it desirable? And that, I can't answer.
Goodbye, Mr. Jones. I have no updates from my mistress. She says you must fend for yourself till she comes a-calling in her favors. But I guess you gotta make yourself a living. Go see a fella named Samson Finch. You'll like him, or you'll relate to him, or you'll kill him, I guess. Or maybe all 3. I'll see you soon.
See you, Hawley. What, Hawley? I think Hawley might be part of the spaceship. Hey, g'day, my name's Miss Kitty Jones, and we're here in the world of Red Dead Redemption. The wild, abandoned West, where the animal sense leads you on. The moonshine is quality tested, bounties are enlisted in a catch and release program, Reverend Swanson reads the last rites for the Red Dead updates, and Dutch, mascot for our hopes, still has a plan. We just gotta have faith. So, mosey on in, pick up a pew, crack open a cold one, let's get to sittin', drinkin', and philosophisin'. Welcome to the MKJ Replay. Now, we do certainly have a bit on today, kids. We are going to do, look, the highlights in the plan is Loreigna here. We have a Land of Opportunity mission straight onto Samson Finch. You heard the guys. Then, of course, I am going to jump over because I have got some tips and tricks. It's been a while, and Loreigna here has been grinding, so we've made some game-changing purchases, and I'd certainly like to update all you folks out there, and certainly if you're new to the game, just maybe something you can pick up, learn from my mistakes. On that, then, we also have the MKJ RDR news. It is a hell of a news today. It's a good size of it. And then, of course, at the very end, we're going to put you guys to sleep with a simple montage where Loreigna here has been around to all 9 strangers. Look, we've been to all of the strangers across the map, and I've put together a bit of a montage so we can get it all wrapped up nicely. So, on that, Actually, you know what? Even better. Let's actually go straight into updates. So, let me just finish this drink.
Move it.
Yeah, don't start with me. Alright, we're here in Blackwater. For those of you new here, as you may notice, I actually play a little differently. First of all, I've turned my map off. I prefer to play in compass only. It's a little more immersive for myself, which is always fun. Which is always fun for me. I'm always getting up to something. In addition to that, I've also got... I play in free aim. I do this not because I'm actually any good at it, but because I want to get good at it. And again, I find it a little more immersive. So, I'm not going to keep you for too much longer, because we're going to jump straight into this mission, because it is a full schedule today. So we're going to try and get this all sorted as quickly as we possibly can. So, on that, big purchases. Milliken. My beautiful, beautiful Milliken. I have, in fact, traded Milliken in, and because we had some recent decent gold returns on the CTAs recently, I splurged and bought myself this splash paint. The reason being, its stats are not nearly as good as a number of other horses I could have purchased, but it genuinely just holds a special part in my heart. Arthur owned it, Miss Kitty owns it, and now Loreigna. So if there's ever a horse that you're going to find in absolutely every single stable, that is mine. Hey, g'day, Brian and IPA. Fancy you guys. Thank you for jumping in. I know I'm streaming out of hours, but we've got a full schedule, so I'm going to keep running. You guys are old hats, so if you've got any hit tips or tricks right now, definitely leave them in the chat or a link down below or something. Not a link. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, a comment down below, guys, because that's what I'm going to go through now. As you can see, I'm still currently wearing my original outfit, but let's go this. I have taken advantage of, I bought myself a coat, basically, game changer. Because I was doing telegram missions, as I said last stream, I bought myself a coat so I can go into the snow and get myself shot a lot. Okay. This week's, the free outfit I claimed, I've already been in and I have claimed it. Certainly looks a hell of a lot better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But that's not to say there was also last week's as well. So, but look, these are all cosmetics. The biggest changes you will notice, the biggest game changes for all you new players out there, is the fact that I have a second holster here. I splurged and I spent $10 on buying a second holster. This way I can now dual wheel, and that is how the game changes. Everything else from coats to boots to spurs to hats is all cosmetic. A game changer is the second holster. What also is a game changer is a rifle. I bought myself a rifle. Yay! Now, normally people will tell you to go for the bolt action. It's a pretty good, it's accurate, it's fast, it loads well, the fire rate is amazing, and it will put some enemy down in one shot. I myself, because I play in free aim a lot, I gravitate a lot more to the rolling block. It's a bit slower, it's a little more immersive for me, and that is what I actually enjoy about this game. So I bought the rolling block. Additionally, I also bought a second repeater. A Litchfield. Again, hint, tips or trick would be that that your repeaters, you should always go for your Lancaster. That is usually the common grounds here, but on that it is probably, I prefer a little more immersive, so I love the sound of the repeater. It does take a little more to aim. It's not everyone's favourite, but it's what I want to do, and that's probably the biggest takeaway here, is that you purchase what you feel good with. If you want to go for great stats, definitely the bolt action, definitely the Lancaster as repeaters go. As for revolvers, I splurged and bought myself Lamats. Yay! Again, I'm a fan of the Lamats. They work really, really well for me. Players, however, will tell you that Navy revolvers are the way to go, all the way. Hey, g'day, Sonny. Thank you for joining. We're just going to go through some simple tips and tricks that new players probably take note of. and how I play a little differently. So if you see me playing a bit differently on screen, that's fine. I don't play like a lot of people, but definitely so far we've gone through bolt action, Lancaster and Navy revolvers. Okay, the other biggest game-changing purchase I purchased was, boom, ability cards. At $50 a pop, look, I highly recommend if you're starting out, as soon as you unlock these bad boys, please do so. Purchase these, it'll give you an advantage. It is definitely a major game changer. Being starting out, because I had ridiculously low health, low deadeye and stamina, still gaining on those things, I went for these particular cards. Kick in the butt allows me to get deadeye anytime I get shot, which is good. Strange Medicine and Cold Blood award me health. The reason I went for these cards in a starting character is to reduce the amount of tonics that I use and to reduce the amount of provisions I use. These are my recommendations, my personal recommendations if you're starting out. Please keep in mind I am not a PvP player. I am very much an immersive player, and all my fighting is usually against NPEs or non-player enemies, characters coded into the game. Alright, I think we've gone over the major purchases that I have in fact done. Buddy, I'm going to kick your ass. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pop over to the fast travel right quick after I go to the, what do we call this? Tailor. I did claim my outfit this week, so I'm pretty good. That is a big thing for new players out there. Please have a look at your awards. In addition, yes, let's go with gameplay techniques for you guys learning to play. Take advantage of your benefits and awards. This week, for simply doing a Telegram mission, you will get, I think it is 30 or 40% off your 50% off a fast travel post for your camp. Now, just because you can't afford it now doesn't mean you can't hold on to that. Hey, CMD, Wandering Bread, and Diana! Lovely to see you guys. I am streaming, and I've got a whole lot of stuff. It was a big month, guys. I have got a massive news planned. Straight after these tips and tricks, we're going to jump in and we're going to do a story mission. Then we're going to jump over and do the MKJ RDR news. You guys are going to like it. I had a bit of fun with this one. So I did poke the bear, so to speak. Sort of. On that, we're going to keep going. So, starting out, if you hit left on your D-pad, daily challenges. I don't own any roles yet because I am upskilling this character with you online as a solo player. Because I know many of you out there are not as blessed as a lot of us to have a whole group of friends to help you do so. So, all my grinding has been in CTAs and Telegram missions. They're all ruthless. It's ridiculous. It's hard. Those ability cards came in handy. So, do your dailies. You don't have to do them. You do not have to grind these out. But look, a lot of these general ones are pretty easy and are usually something you're going to be doing or passing on your way around the map. Particularly the hairstyle updated and or stews eaten. There are places in Valentine and here in Blackwater where you can actually eat stew. Yes, you can. You can just eat stew, which is also great if you're looking for health. I don't cook a lot. Additional to that, another massive way to help yourself gain gold is these bad boys. Now, I'll just do that again because I did it pretty quickly there. But I came into the main menu. I went to progress all across here to the awards. When you start out, let me just point out the amount of enemies I've been killing. I've been able to reset a number of these awards a couple of times. And these, each time I do so, this is CTA right here. Each time I do so, it does award me 0.4 in gold. Now, I do believe for simple things like hunting, fishing, and survivalists, I have a couple, might have a few up here. But I do look once a week, check them out. Most of them can be reset. In the trader, look at that. Reset award, I will say. I think that's the only one I can reset there. You can see this. maximum good honor and maximum dirt honor. We can tell which way I went. All right, but that is actually an amazing way to upskill your gold. So between CTAs, you have a number of missions. I also recommend finishing a story, talk to your strangers, which at the end of this stream, I have put a montage together of me speaking to every single stranger across the map. So you know I did it. But eventually you will get gold. Now I have more gold than I have money because I like spending it on weapons and clothing. On that, you will just see how much money I spent on clothing because I'm a girl. And I haven't been able to level up
see you again, ma'am.
until I'm online with you guys. Yeah, it's nice to see you again too, sir. So, this is the free outfit this week. I believe, yes. Let's have a look. I modified it slightly and added a different shirt. Now let me just, one. A cold, always recommend a cold. Yeah, there we go. Yes, that's the other free outfit that we got last week. I didn't have to pay for any of it, which is awesome. Gun belts are cold. So I'm actually going to delete this one now because, quite frankly, it's not really my style. So I have 3 outfits. This was this week's free one. I've modified it, changed the shirt up a bit. That's about it. And the hat. I went for a stalker hat. It was like $10, I think. But again, why I have no money. All right, so on that, when gameplay, you notice down the bottom you've got a number of outfits that you can carry on your horse. I'm always going to recommend, although it says I can carry 3 out of 3, pack 2. Because you will inevitably lose the hat somewhere, you'll inevitably put a bandana on and one of your outfits will get modified and you will lose one of them off your horse. So I strongly recommend just having a look and choosing one that you don't need and just remove it from the horse. It's still saved here in your custom outfits, but this way when you lose your hat, you're not going to lose your outfits, especially if you're a vain woman like myself. All right, bud. See you later.
Come back anytime.
I will. What am I doing? I was going to be a lady. An absolute lady. No outfit, that's not what I meant to do. Let's come back here. Let's remove that one. There we go. I attempt, guys. I genuinely attempt.
I have a feeling you'll be back.
Thanks, CMD. I'd like to think I am nice as well. Alrighty, I did write down a bunch of hints here to help you start out. Things from how to get through CTAs in a solo version, little tricks that aren't exactly glitching but will help you immensely, keep some bad guys out of certain key places. But we've gone over the biggest things. Rifle, revolver, repeater, ability cards, amazing. These are the things you should look out for. Everything else is pretty much cosmetic. As for gold and gold grinding, before you've even got the rolls, you've got plenty of options between your CTAs and then, of course, your stranger missions, your blood money missions, and your story missions. You can replay your story missions if you want to actually gold award them. It'll bring you more gold. But I think that's about it. That's where I'm gonna leave it now because I have got a second holster. I have got my rifle. This is where we're at, and now we're gonna head over. And we are going to head to Emerald Station. There we go. We're going to head to Emerald Station and basically what I'm going to do is literally just go straight into the next story mission. Then we're going to pop over to the MKJ RDR news. Okay. Fantastic. Alrighty. I'm just going to fast forward here. I'm going to catch up on chat while we do this. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Quick down on the D-pad. Alright. As for upskilling, while I'm heading up to the station, for upskilling, as a brand new player, you can can go fishing, but if you don't have access to a fishing rod, which I didn't for the longest time, pick a bar fight. Go into any saloon and pick a fight with an NPC. Fisticuffs will get you health. Swimming and using your bow will get you stamina. And leaving the horse about will also get you stamina. Deadeye. Now, I actually don't have to genuinely worry about Deadeye, mostly because I free aim. So I get additional experience and additional Deadeye every time I take a shot. So if you think about trying it out, it will greatly upskill your Deadeye pretty quickly. Is if you jump into free aim, and before you know it, you'll have a sizable amount of Deadeye, which is always good. So we've done dailies, we've done awards, we take advantage of Rockstar's awards, always great. Free outfits, free weapons, free variants, gun mods. I have been asked that question before about gun mods. Not necessarily important. They're not massive game changers, especially if you're talking about just making your gun a certain color or wrap. There are elements to them that may increase the range on some of these weapons and possibly the accuracy, but overall I'm going to say it's not a massive difference. I know, crucify me, come at me, leave your comment down below or in chat, let's have a go. But honestly, the sights, your iron sights are only used for free aimers and those in first person. Additionally, scope will put you immediately into free aim and doesn't necessarily increase the accuracy of when you just normally hold your weapon. Rifling and barreling are the way things will increase your distance and range on your weapons and the damage, and that's probably the two biggest ones. And a wrap, of course, will slightly reduce the rate of damage, but yeah, so be it. So be it. But on that, guys, I'm going to jump over. We're going to head straight into this game. I am going to fade to black and I'm going to load in. Alrighty. Yes, please. Social matching off. Okay. Any moment now, if you would like to load, that would be fantastic. Or not. I don't mind if you don't want to load. I don't mind if you want to buffer either. Alrighty. I have had Hellzone issues, guys. I've had power outages and internet droppage, but we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. Please work. It would be great if you would work. Eventually, we might get something. Yay! Okay, Revolver of Death. Now we have players. Yay! Alrighty. Yes, all ammo, please. And I need health tonics. Grab a couple of those. Absolutely appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me today. I know it's completely out of hours for a lot of you. Normally my live streams are usually either your early mornings or at least your late evenings. Look at these handsome folks. I love checking out the players, don't you? I mean, I do. I do love checking out my players. Again with the revolver of death. Hopefully it's a little kinder for me now.
Here they are. So, you've made it clear what kind of lady you are. I don't judge you for it. As long as you do all I ask of you, what you do elsewhere don't bother me or my mistress one jot. But, good, bad, or indifferent, you gotta make yourself a living. This is Samson Finch.
Yup.
Mr. Finch is like you or like me. He has a bone to pick with some fellas as did him a wrong.
That I do.
Tell him about it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Truth is, I'm a bad bastard. I lived my way, but I stuck to my word and did what I said I would. Especially to them as stuck by me.
Mr. Finch has a little predicament.
I was planning a job. A good job. Thing took a goddamn year. Was gonna make me pretty rich. Then my partner went yellow and betrayed me. If you and your bunch will help me do this robbery and get back at him, well, like I said, I ain't never betrayed no one. I ain't about to start. Plus, well, this is a fine job. If I had a group I can trust, we could all do well. So you in. Now, I ain't gonna pretend it's not a nasty business. We're robbing robbers that know they're gonna get robbed. Not outlaws, the real robbers. Industrialists with deep pockets.
Then good luck, everyone. But I've heard quite enough for me to join you at the gallows, should things go wrong.
How about you ride with me and I explain more about it? It's a nasty plan, but a good one. Orley, I see you around, friend.
Sure. Just try to stay out of too much trouble. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. And if you should choose to amend your ways and try a different path, well, I'm sure Mr. Jones could help guide you. A little.
Come with me, friends.
Oh, please stop buffering.
On your horses, come on.
Come, pony. Let's go, frog. Right, now out. Now that you've trashed my computer and all sorts of stuff, Cat.
Here's the plan. These industrialists you're robbing, they're some of the worst folk I know. Or at that kerosene and tar plant up the way. They got a train of strikebreakers and killers from some detective agency coming in by train. Fresh off of some other recent incident. You're going to jump this train, deal with the black-hearted bastards on board, and ride it all the way into the refinery, okay? Once you're there, the guards are going to know you're not detectives here to beat up strikers. So get ready for a fight. The men with the money will probably be in the upstairs office of the refinery. Their cash is yours to divide amongst yourselves after. If I hadn't been betrayed by my partners, my brothers in arms, I'd be with you myself.
Hey,
but
Max.
now I got to go and make a nuisance of myself and Valentine. So they don't round me up and fit me with a rope necktie for this. It's enough for me to know that it's done is all.
Trying to keep up with this guy. I'm not just getting, I'm not looking there. But hey, g'day, sweets. It's been a long while, hey? I've missed you. Alrighty.
Now, your train will be coming from the east. You need to make it stop or find a way on board. These are detectives, thugs, trained bullies. They aren't scared of anything. I have no reason to believe they won't pull the brakes for you if you just stand in that train's way. But if you give them a reason to be suspicious, the violence will be quick and absolute. Get back to that train.
What do you mean, get back to the train? Get back to that train? Like, okay. I love it when a man takes charge. Ah, thanks, sweets. Actually, guys, it's kind of nice to have such a small crew with me this evening. You guys can tell me, how bad is this buffering at the moment? I might see if we can sort of fix it over my MKJ RDR news. We gotta go. Hey, buddy, I don't know what happened, but apparently we gotta be on a train. Now I'm gonna do this differently. Alright, where's the gun? Alright, let's go. I have a brand new pitch field and it is amazing, so you will die.
Put that bitch!
Shut up. off my Litchfield, Max.
Get up there!
I was just telling all our newbies. Let's turn that down. I was just telling any new players out there that generally the best weapon to get first out of your carbine is a rifle, revolvers, and a repeater. And hands down, most people suggest the bolt action. I've of course bought a rolling block, as you do. As for the repeater, most people usually suggest a Lancaster because of the accuracy and speed. Of course, I bought a Litchfield, as you do. And as for the revolvers, most people like the navies, I think. So, but of course, me being me, I ended up buying the Lamats because that's how I roll. Hey, hacker! Oh my gosh, sweets! Another stranger. I haven't seen you in ages, though I've been loving your daily vids. I've been using them. The tips and tricks. Thank you for the coral ones, by the way. Handy. And Pelican Island worked a treat. Alright, what am I doing here? Don't you! Bring your head around. Where are you? Oh, missed. There. Ah, got you that time. And loot. Do I can I loot? Yes, I need everything. Everything is needed. Oh, gosh. Alright guys, I keep getting errors here about my buffering, so please let me know in the chat if it is absolutely terrible. Otherwise, we're going to keep going. That's actually a good idea. I might grab my pony. Hey Dylan, how you doing? I wonder if these poor fools know that when they play with me, I'm not going to be using a map. I am going to be in free aim. They're probably sitting there going, oh, she's atrocious. This... Okay, you got your whistle. Congratulations. There we go. Oh, fantastic. That's good, hacker, because yes. You know what? I'm gonna yeet. I'm gonna yeet. This boy can play with his train. Come here, pony. Come here. That's how you know you got a good horse, right? That's how you know you got a good horse. I'm gonna put my rolling block to good use. Hacker, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We went through some tips and tricks for the young'uns, and that is to do their dailies. So if you are tips and tricks, dailies, Hacker is your man. You'll find him in my featured channels. This is a guy that will step you through your dailies, especially your generals. If you're starting out, they're all the same as the rest of us. Hey, wolf lady. They're taking the... I'm can't see anyone. I have decided just to use my rolling block. I've decided that we're doing a Samson Finch mission. We've got so much on today. We're going to be doing a story mission. We're going to jump over to do the news. Then, if we've got time, I may try and attempt a race, but I haven't been able to load into any. Oh, you little shit. And then, of course, a montage of me meeting absolutely every single stranger in the game. But I think you guys will absolutely love the news today. I'm going to get off here. Wait, is that a... Yes, that is. Thank you. Yeah. How about that? Oh my gosh. Hacker, I've been playing some old school games where they have no HUD and no enemies shown on my map. And you know what? This no map at all, no compass, is it? Oh, this is what I'm going to try. I haven't done this before. I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over here. See this? Normally I drop poison in here, but I'm just going to... See, kids? Thinking outside the box I am. I'm wasting... Okay, that's it. I gotta get him. You should have been smart. Thank you. I I was smart, buddy. I was. Listen, you were dealing with a goddamn genius here. A goddamn genius. And someone who's very handy with a machine gun out back there. Oh! Oh, thank you for popping in, Wolf Lady. Definitely appreciate it, mate. But I normally I wouldn't suggest it, but definitely if you get the chance, check back in. As soon as we finish here, I'm going to jump over and I have the MKJ RDR news ready, and it's a big one because it's obviously the start of the month. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I was up all night. Definitely going to see some late night 3:30 itis coming through in my reporting. It's fantastic. Hopefully it'll make sense though. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Alright. Grand Theft. I guess it's auto. Grand Theft Loco. It's my belt. Don't touch my belt. That's my belt. I ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yep. Now I've got that 80s song in my head. Aww. Just the sound of death, and I love it. Thank you so much, Hacker. Yes, you will be up early. So, I said it before and I'll say it again. Guys, if you are brand new to this game and you're looking how to grind your gold most efficiently and quickly, please check out Hacker's Wild West Adventures. The channel is in my featured list. This guy will help you get through your app dailies every single day. And the 7 general dailies, same either way. See you later, Hacker. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I actually think we've done this one rather efficiently, haven't we? What are the chances? Come on. There it goes. There it goes. Hey, g'day, Sarah. How you doing? I'm making friends back here. I figured these guys have got machine guns. They're perfectly fine. I can just put myself in cinematic mode until the game actually decides to... There it goes. That was very loud. I might turn the game back up now a bit because it was very loud, that machine gun. Please be gold. Please be gold. Let me move. Let me move. Let me move. Wait. That's not bronze. That's not bronze. I'm too good. I'm too good. Honestly. Guys, look at this. Absolute genius. Absolute genius I am. Fantastic. No sleep, and this is how I'm doing it. But you know what? This is where we're going to leave it here. I'm going to jump over now. We're going to do the MKJ news. Over here. Oh, that wasn't it. It was this one. And let's straight into it. Making headlines this week. Scrawny Nag says nay. Blood Red Rose Cup in Rhodes. Here with the old, never to renew. Dirty traditions. And defence, defeat and detail. My name is Miss Kitty Jones. Welcome to the MKJ RDR News. Ladies and gentlemen, put a feather in your cap. It's racing season. Kentucky has its Derby, Dubai and Melbourne have their cups. Time to dust off your spurs. The month of May is brought to you by the Scrawny Nag. When asked about this month's event, Scrawny Nag, one of the oldest and most experienced horses in the game, had this to answer. Is this a month of great rewards? Nay. Is this a month of massive updates? Nay. Conclusions to stories only half told, possibly? Nay. Is this a month of great expectation, high hopes, and big rewards? Nay. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from the horse that you gave as much thought as Rockstar did this update. The pony who is considered the new mascot for Red Dead Online, a true reflection of this game. Run out near dead and a great disappointment and genuinely unimpressive. The horse that doubts everything, a real naysayer. The scrawny nag. To truly celebrate this month, discounts are everywhere on items we already own, discounts on the least expensive items in store, some easily procured for free in the game itself, without conflict. Items such as apples, yay! An apple a day keeps cholera doctors and updates at bay. Not keen on fruit, ya fruit? Well, don't forget there are other offers bought by Scrawny Nag. Discounted stirrups. Get more grip in the saddle, lads. Hold your perch upon those wild fillies. Stirrups will help you last longer. But that's not all. No, Scrawny Nag is also offering 10 horse meals for free. That's right, meals for your horses to ensure you get where you need to go. So take advantage of the Scrawny Nag promotional offers now. That's massive discounts on juicy apples, saloon savings on stirrups and spurs so riders can spice it up, 10 free horse meals that will keep your pony's spirit high. But wait, that's not all. Oh no, Scrawny Nag is also giving away 10 classic oatcakes. Yes, favoured by saloon girls to keep their stamina up, taste like shit, so you'll probably prefer to feed them to your horse. But still, if you don't want to take advantage of the offer to buy the discounted apples, that's okay, because Scrawny Nag says nay to your nay, and 10 free apples will be sent to you. That's right, no questions, no order, not even wanted. Scrawny Nag bringing you an offer you simply can't refuse. In our next story, you heard of the Kentucky Derby, Melbourne and Dubai Cup. Now come join us for the Blood Red Rose Cup. We enter the world of horse racing, my friends, all across the nation presently. The best of the best compete against the average and absent-minded. All of the tensions on and off the fields, sponsored by the generous Angelo Bronte family. Racing bonuses and awards for all is the banner cry. Angelo's spokesman, Guido Martelli, advised that as an avid supporter of the sport of kings, the Bronte family are offering up 4 times as much money, 3 times as much gold, and 5 times as much XP. Conditions apply. All rewards paid out on separate and selected events only. Dollars in standard races only. Gold and open races only. XP for target races only. Rewards not combined or crossover. Select races will be difficult to get into. Servers will time out. No rewards for races with no competitors. Quick join events will rarely include awarded races. It's racing, but without the rules, honour, nobility, and logic. In the town of Rhodes, hosts and organisers of this year's Blood Red Rose Cup is now bringing the tradition to the high stakes competition off the tracks, in the Rhodes fashions of the field. And in conjunction with a celebrity outlaw, the township of Rhodes, along with this cowboy, believed to be the real Marty McFly, will take a look back at the archives, bringing 2019 to you today. Again, here with the old, never to renew. This from an outlaw who travels at our world at 88 miles per hour. In the red and near dead, the self-confessed best-dressed cousin of Sean, man of action, our very own Marty McFly, Dirty Tyler. Great Scott, what can I say? We've just gone back to the future. 2019, kids, back when DT didn't even talk. New challenges and rewards every week. It almost brings a tear to the eye. If like Scrawny Nag, Dirty Tyler and the town of Rhodes, and you've been here a while, entrenched and dripping with history, So much so you've seen it repeat itself, you already own everything, and you don't need, already have, or simply don't care about what's on offer, then perhaps the spirit of tradition will get us back in the saddle and shaking our fists at the new greenhorns and tenderfoots. Additionally, in the spirit of tradition, let us do something we haven't done in a while. A YouTube COOEEE. A COOEEE is a practice, a way of communication here in the outback. While Europeans yodeled across the Alps, we here in the outback used to COOEEE. So, here today, a YouTube COOEEE on the MKJ channel is a YouTube shout out where you guys get involved. All you have to do is click on the link below of Dirty Tyler's 2019 video and leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe for bonus points. But honestly, all I really want you to do, after the stream, of course, or during, look, I'm not your mama, is head over to this particular video from 2019 and say g'day. Leave a joke. Basically, just give him a COOEEE from me. Because honestly, it's always nice to hear encouragement and thanks from folks. And DT does keep us up to date, reliably so, with minimum to no clickbait. He is literally one of the best. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue with the news. As stated, the town of Rhodes, host and organisers of this year's Blood Red Rose Cup, is now bringing tradition to the high-stakes competition off the tracks in the Rhodes Fashions of the Field. Who will bloom at this year's Blood Red Rose Fashionista? Fashion architects are arriving from far and wide to test their style against the edgy, the outrageous, and the edit curious of today's top designers. The already exclusive designers from Danube and Tasman only offer their garments to the wealthy, and only to those who are prepared to pay gold. But to ensure they see victory in this year's Fashions of the Field, in a bold move, Danube and Tasman are restricting their garments to only true winners. A statement indeed. No loser will wear these designs. No. That only those who can prove that they are true champions will be offered the exclusive designers' outfits to compete in the considerably more dangerous off-the-track event. And a champion wins, not once, not twice, but 6 times. Truly, Danube and Tasman know what they're doing, for having an item exclusive to a small portion of the population who are considered the right kind of winning traditionalists surely will impress the Rhodes judges. Danube and Tasman are competing against other industry heavy hitters such as Wheeler, Rawson and Co., who will not be outshone. In a controversial and power move, join forces with the Johnson family. The wrestler turned actor turned cowboy turned fashionista, Dwayne and brother Happy Johnson, caused a stir in Valentine's this week. Adding fuel to an already heated competition, he released his new cowboy clothing for the casual bastards. Both Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his brother Chris "Happy" Johnson were seen modelling his new signature outfit, The Rock's Johnson, which is from his Steeds and Stud collection. Even better is that the wrestler turned actor turned cowboy turned fashionista is now turning to philanthropy and offering these items for free to the community. That's right, a free outfit, worn by The Rock himself as pictured here. And just like those in the produce section, an outfit is made up entirely of the most cheapest and the most likely owned or previous gifted items by Hawley. Oh, happy Christmas! When Special Reporter Cripps asked Johnson what was the inspiration behind these designs, The Rock replied, "It's all about the D's. D, D, and D. Defense, defeat, and detail. You see, I'm a real cowboy now. I know stuff. And this collection is about cowboy stuff, like horses, right? And what I know about horses is that when they jump defense, defeat go first, and then detail. So that's what I wanted to show in my designs." So there you have it, folks. Be sure to ask your nearest tailor, dressmaker, or quality store owner for the hip new community outfit and get your hands on The Rock's Johnson. because it's all about quality D. Are you ready? The fashion, the celebrities, the drama? Where the horse stimulants are injected on and off the field, fashion has never become so deadly. Be sure to be on the lookout for other special guests and superstars from the far and wide, all expected at this month's Blood Red Rose Cup. In summary, and without any true insight into the matter, but more of a personal opinion, rumours of pending updates, no updates, May updates, June updates. This reporter believes that there will only be monthly events to come, featuring special event months like Halloween, where we see the return of already written content, Halloween CTAs, and returning limited items. This game released in 2018, we are 4 years into the life as outlaws, and the biggest update recently was the ability to pick flowers, which literally broke the game. You may want endings to stories like Where is Jessica Now? Clay and Clive? And what about the senator from which Guido has set his sights? If there is going to be an update, it will be small, and it will be most likely come towards the end of the year, and it will be as an add-on to our Telegrams, Blood Money or Free Roam events. This game, which started so brightly, an essential component of the outlaw life, unfortunately it is becoming to reflect the values of the company who was left to look after it. Perhaps similar more to the paper on which the company values were clearly written on, toilet paper. And like toilet paper, these updates, which are considered essential for a lot of us, were once on a roll, but now, just like the brains behind them, are simply full of shite. The silver lining is, if you are like DT and myself, and you are still here, still playing, and still having a good time, then you are in fact living proof that, like many others here, we can suffer through long winters without warmth, long summers without refreshments. We are resilient, tough, and optimistic. All words for y'all is just drunk and as cray-cray as I am. My name is Miss Kitty Jones. That was the MKJ RDR News. And we're back. Thank you very much for watching that. If you did enjoy the news, make sure you leave a like. It does take me takes me too long to make this stuff for you guys. And once a month, I just go out of my way. Hey, g'day, Loreigna. I saw you sneak in there. That was absolutely fantastic. Perfect timing, mate, to see the news, as always. I was breathless and out of it. But look, I wrote at 3:30 in the morning, and you can tell, right? You can tell by the few little shits, I guess, that I genuinely took. So, but on that, I think looking at the time, we really don't have too much time to go. So, I was going to do a daily here, but because I like to keep my streams to roughly an hour, what I am going to do is I'm going to go and load back into exactly what was just about to play, and that is the last bit for this evening, and being the montage of all the stranger meetings I've had. Hey, g'day, Cat B. Ryle. It's a bit late for you to be up, sweets. You just missed the news. It was a full-on, and I know Loreigna will tell you it was an amazing news. Also, speaking of, genuinely do check out the link below on Dirty Tyler's 2019. It was around this time in 2019 the same outfits came on for sale and awards system, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to use that. So, yes, and you can't go past him. But on that, also, I've got a new name. Hey, Kangaroo D, how you going? Always good to see you. Actually, you're a new face, aren't you? And how you doing? You poor thing, you've come through at the end of the stream. Literally, Cap, I am going to be looking at Bratic as well. Oh my gosh, the chat's just popping up here. Where did you guys come from? You'll want to rewind about 10, 12 minutes. where I did the news. It was really good, and I went a lot of editing in it. So show some love, guys. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep last night. But on that, look, I'm not going to waste any more time. What we're going to do is that we're going to head straight into a montage of me basically meeting every single stranger on the map. I did this in my own time in the grind, and I've just kind of compiled it all into like a 15-minute video, so it is a recording. So feel free to tune out if you would like to, or not. It is all the introductory, and then that'll be where we're ending the stream at the very end of this. Hey, Paul. Oh, wow. AJ, Paul, look out. Where you guys been hiding? You guys just get kicked out of the pub or something, eh? Love it. Love it. Well, in that case, don't drink and drive, be good to your mum. But let's go straight into, I guess, yep. Let's just go straight into this montage. I will be about, and I will be saying g'day still, but hey. And there it is. Let's go.
Andiamo!
So the first meeting we got today is with COOEEE, our blood money. I did say I've been grinding them out as a new player. I haven't bought any roles. That'll be in my next stream. I'll give you a bit of a montage of all the introductions through the roles. And then we will choose one. I already have my idea open. I want a bounty hunt. I want a bounty hunt, guys. I'm a bounty hunter at heart, okay? I thought it was important you guys see the trumpet player. It's a pivotal character in this game.
Good day, madam.
Tracy! Hey, how you doing, sweets? On the road to Brizzy at the moment? No, you're not late. I'm late. Hey, I'm normally doing this in your evenings and we are just chilling. But that's certainly what we're going to be doing now. What you should be impressed here with, guys, is because if you can't tell already, I don't use a map. I like to be a little immersive. So coming into Saint Denis, I'm atrocious normally with finding my ways to town. And I was able to get all my way. Literally, I followed the tram. So, I think I'm trying to find the violin. Generally. So I'm going to randomly circle. I'm going to catch up on chat. I know Stu, you probably have ducked out, which is fantastic. Thank you for joining me and saying g'day. It's been fun. It's been real. If you have any comments or suggestions, or perhaps you would like to add to the news yourself, maybe a story you'd like to cover, feel free of leaving the suggestions in the chat below. I'm in the middle of the outback. I don't get a lot to do, so reading chat sounds like a good idea. Maybe just... Sir Duck Duck! No, I know. No, fair call. Touche. Good chat. Good chat. It's not. I'm definitely well and truly overdue. I was supposed to do it last night at 7:30 p.m. my time, which is like ridiculous early o'clock in the morning for you guys. But I had a bit of power outages yesterday, and then all the video editing that went into the news and designing those graphics. I know they look woeful, right? But they take forever. There's about 8 or 9 of them. Maybe I didn't use the last one. So, but if you haven't, I have done the news. It was about 15, 20 minutes ago. So if you want to rewind back, if you're catching this on the replay, another good player hint, which we did at the beginning of the stream, player hints. But here's a streamer hint, guys. The replay is twice as good at twice the speed. It is. So don't waste an hour, make it half an hour. Busy people. Yes. Important stuff to do with your time. Always catch it up on twice the speed. Because this is what I mean. I am genuinely an immersive player, so I like to walk around and smell the pretty flowers. Look at the statues. Honestly. Right? And designing. Look, I'm a girl. I don't mind dressing my characters like ladies. They have a few Zohos outfit. But I leave most of the Zohoing to the other folks in Red Dead. So, City Hall. The architecture. I am still, 4 years later, still amazed by the detailing in this game. And I don't know if you've been here long enough, you realise that I did a prediction back in March for the future of this game. And I genuinely hope that someone invests in it. I knew that by May would be our telling time, because I think our awards were ending up, and I think folks are cotton on to that now. And look, there may be the fact that there's a week's break between the end of the month and when the awards actually expire means that there's a week for us to get special stuff, you know, advertisement and things. But I genuinely don't think it's going to happen. I think we're just going to get monthly events.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. Perhaps you have already guessed what I wish to discuss. The word capitale does not mean anything to you? Huh. For some time now, the organization that I represent has been using a unique system of exchange for our more sensitive business dealings. This we call capitale. Private bonds with their value guaranteed by the reputation and considerable resources of my employer. It's a more civilized way of doing things. Until every cutthroat and gutter trash got their filthy hands on them, it cannot be allowed to continue. The value of capitale depends on a certain exclusivity. Understand? Come. I don't know how much you have heard of our ambitious new senator, Anton Ricard. He's an officious, naive man who has yet to learn how politics work. But his grand plans to make Le Moyne the star of the next year's state fair in Sacramento. He has also been making life very difficult for us.
Come on.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, forgive me, Signor. I thought we'd be meeting alone.
Who is this?
He was just arrested by one of my men in the old quarter. I thought you might be interested to see what they found in his possession.
How did you come by this? You stole it, yes?
No, no. Please, Senor Martelli.
Do not speak my name, porco!
I found it. I swear to you, I did.
On your knees.
I did. I found it. I did.
On your knees.
I swear to you. No, please.
Where did you steal it?
I promise you that I didn't steal.
I will ask you only one more time. Where did you steal it?
From some of the Cornwall's boys. Leviticus Cornwall.
Thank you, Chief. I trust this man will face the full penalty of the law.
Most assuredly, Signor.
Good. Proceed.
Was there, anything else?
No, I think that was enough, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So, to my proposition. You will find bills like that one as far from here as New Austin, if you know where to look. I need every piece of capitale taken out of circulation and returned to me. I warn you, some of this work will require a strong constitution. In return, I will reward you with a unique business opportunity involving our friend, Senator Ricard. But that is for later. I wish to see the quality of your work before I reveal my hand. I'm sure you understand. Now, it is best we do not meet again. All further communication will be through my intermediaries. Some of them are friends of yours already. I believe Mr. Foreman, Mr. Langton. In any case, bring them enough capitale to impress me, and I assure you it will be worth your while. Now, if you excuse me, buona caccia.
It is at this point that I do genuinely going to go into the montage of meeting every single stranger here, good and bad. So hopefully it won't take too much longer. Let me just grab this. GTA 6 will just be a GTA 5 expanded. Hey, g'day, ST. Welcome. True. I love you, chats here.
Welcome to the back end of Beyond. Alright, you're the new one, old and simp. Thinks he's some criminal mastermind these days. This is the last thing I need right now. Alright, well, I suppose we might as well both get paid.
For letters and bounties, you'll want the other clerk.
Oh,
Alden told me all about you. He doesn't normally converse with women, but I hear he made an exception. Me? I will offer encouragement to any of my fellow men or women in need of it. Hector Barlow. I move around between here and a few other spots on the line. Now let's see what work I got.
Hey, what the hell do you want? You come to rob me? Or what? Or what? Help, maybe. Good. Because, well, we keep getting robbed.
Oh, wait, it's cold out there. Who are you?
Just here to help.
What's going on? I don't trust drifters, not a one of them.
We gotta trust somebody, Sadie.
Well, I better be able to trust you. Because I swear, you try to rob us or steal from us, I'll kill you. I don't care what he says.
Quite a woman, my wife. So, we lost our wagon. I think it was stolen. And I'm scared to go out looking in case this place gets robbed. But I'll pay. I'll pay decent for it. It's over near Lake Isabella.
We really would appreciate the help.
You sure would. Be safe now.
Hold it right there. You looking for work? Or you come to kill me? Listen, kidnapping ain't nothing nice. We all know that. But no risk talking lies about business associates. That ain't nice neither. I'm an honest-to-goodness businessman. Well, I would be if I could just get ahead. Listen, this situation, it'll help me get ahead, and it'll help you as they'll pay you. This fella right here, Jackson James. He'll be on the stagecoach coming from Saint Denis. Take him. And if he's traveling with anyone, take them too. You'll earn a bunch of money, and it might calm him down a little and teach him some manners. Good. That's what I like to see.
Well, looky here. You come here to rob me, you ain't gonna get much. Life's pretty simple out here. Only thing I got worth taking was, well, some old stories. And those ain't everyone's taste, neither. You know, folks like to come out here, lend a hand time to time. And I'll pay them for it when I can. You see, this old leg here, well, to be more precise, the lacking of it, prevents me from taking care of things the way I like to. What do you say? You want to help an old man out with what's vexing him? All right. So here it is. Supply wagon's supposed to make its way up here. Got caught in an ambuscade. Now here they got it, and all the supplies, out near 6 Point's cabin. If you can bring it back for us, why, these coming months might not be so hard on certain folk. Thank you. You try not to be causing any casualties, if you can. Ending lives when it can be avoided, well, that ain't gonna make you too proud in your old age. I know that only too well. So long. Good luck.
Oh, hey! Hey, don't worry. It's all right. No such thing as a stranger here. Timmy, come on down. We got company.
See, I told you I heard something. Well, ain't this a rare treat? Are you hungry? There's some stew in the pot. Someone let his plate go cold, didn't he?
Now I wonder just how I got so distracted, sweetie pie.
Stop it. Hey, I figure we got ourselves a strong, silent type here, Bray. might be just the person we need for you know what.
Yes! Yes! I think you might be right. You see, there's some folk who done us wrong, some bad folk. Took advantage of our warm hospitality and disrespected Tammy here. And then just gone away.
What do you think with the extra curve?
Yeah. That is nice. Real silky. Now, we're just simple farmers. But someone like yourself might see fit to apprehending said folk and return them here to us for some reckoning of the situation. We'd pay them real well.
And we can be real grateful.
Oh. Now, last we heard, they was fixing to take a stagecoach north from Saint Denis towards Van Horn. Well, I think that's a yes. Ain't this just a day to be thankful for? You know what? I think I'm gonna finish off the stew.
Oh, it'll be stone cold by now.
Oh, nonsense. Well, I would eat your meat off a dirty floor, princess. You know that.
Now, that's what I like to see. Well, if you don't mind, I need to rub Bray's feet.
Who this? I'm guessing you ain't here for no crawfish. Which means you heard I might have some work. I ain't gonna ask no questions about you. Between the gators and the other unsavory characters about, me and mine, well, we can use all the help we can get. I don't know how we ended up here. But here's where we are. This is home. Now, you can't be no fisherman without no boat, now can you? There's some mean old fellas up at McComb's Inn. They got mine, and they ain't gonna give it back to me neither. You collect it, I'd be obliged. It's just down to Kamasa. Real obliged. I swear.
Recognize me from the posters? Okay. Well, let's get a look at you. I told the woman I had some work, but I was hoping... Well, who knows what I was hoping. They called me the boy. Pretty big, ain't you? Slow, I bet, too. I bet I could have 3 in you before you even blinked. That's why I'm the boss and you're the lackey. I do everything twice as fast as everybody else. At 15, I've done more than most men at 30. If I make it to 30, I bet I'll be president. You can take that to the bank. Now, what was I talking about? Work. That was it. Fellas I know got to run them with the law. They got caught robbing a stage. There's a posse after them. They're going down to Limpany. Get them out of there. I'll pay you, okay? Make this lackey thing official. How's about that? All right? Good. Go get after them, lackey. Come on, that's the spirit. Go!
You want to earn a dollar or two? It's for my nerves. Bad nerves, really bad nerves. I'm not a bad fella. Well, not that bad. What are you looking at? Folks always stare or screw you over. It's one or the other I find. Which are you? A starer or a backstabber? hoping just to stare. Say, you want to help me out? Go find this snake. His name is Ian Carmichael. Great guy. My best friend. Best buddies we was. Totally stole my goddamn girl. Stole Shaky's girl, he did. I trusted him. He stole her. I'll pay. But you gotta kill this bastard for me, will you? Go on then.
Hold it right there. Are you here to cause trouble or to help me out? Because I've got more than enough trouble, my friend. So, if you intend on annoying me, let me know now so we can step outside. Spare one of us the trouble. Am I making myself understood? Good. I'll tell you, this whole county is not too keen on civilization. But they will be. If I have to string 9 out of 10 up, the 10th who remain will live calm and peaceful lives. Calm, peaceful lives where their main form of entertainment is public executions. So be it. I am not a man to be annoyed by the unjust and the uncivilized. Again, for the record, am I being clear? Good. Now, if you're looking to help out a poor town teetering on the abyss, I'm always looking for guns to help out. In fact, let me see. Right now, there's some wagons outside, need escorting through some dangerous country. Decent fellas. I wish the world were different, but until we make it so, it won't be. Good day to you.
Hey, watch it. Hello there. You're looking for me, aren't you? Oh. Did Mrs. T send you? No, well, it's quite a long story, quite dull. The truth is, I just can't take it anymore. Oh, no, that's not the truth. I don't know the bloody truth. I'm lost. I'm a lost soul, my friend. She's a wonderful woman. I love them all. I'm just... I don't know what I am. That's the problem. But I need your help. It's perfectly legal. Well, that's a fib. It should be perfectly legal. It's horse flesh. Valuable horse flesh, owned by awful people. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite, wretched person, owns a wonderful horse. And I know someone who will pay top dollar for it if you were to steal it from her groom at Braithwaite Manor and deliver it to these funny horse traders in Scarlet Meadows. Well, is that a yes? Well, off you go then. Bon voyage.
You sack of shit! Get out of here or I'll blow us all to hell! Wait a second. You under them breakouts from Siska, ain't you? Oh, hell, why didn't you just say so? I'm Black Bill, but I suppose you already know that, don't you? Thought you was a bounty hunter. Bounty hunters I can't abide. Had a couple of them pick up some of my boys just the other day, and now they're on their way to Rhodes to hang. Y'all wouldn't like some work, would you? Well, it's good. You can go stop their transport wagon and break them boys out. From what I hear, you should know how that works. They're coming into Rhodes from the east. Now run along. Only so long before them boys I got rope round their necks.
What the fuck, buddy? What the fuck do you want, huh? What is it? You want to get yourself killed or something, huh? I don't like getting surprised. Shit. You looking for? You looking for work? That it? I know the type, eh? Strong, silent, real frightening. Still waters run deep. That type of shite, is it? I've temporarily lost me friends. It's a fucking disaster. I had them. I went away for a couple of days on a killing of a bastard I owed a killing to. Good man. And I lost the folk I ride with. A big bunch. Not like you lot. No, we lived like sultans in our fucking tents. I'll find them again. I've lost them before, you know. Once it was for 3 months it was. That's how it goes, I guess. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Murder and mayhem. Now, I don't like to kill innocent folk myself. It gives me a real nasty feeling inside. But these bastards, well, I don't know how innocent these bastards are. There's a stage, runs out of Aurora Basin. I heard a fella say it's laden with silver. I can't rob it. And I can't guarantee someone else isn't going to try. But it'd be a rotten shame to let it pass by. Anyways, on with yous.
About time someone did some work around here. Let's get a look at you. I don't see so good. Jiminy, I'd raise you in this house, there'd be some meat on them bones. You want some of Mama Watson's stew? No, I suppose you ain't got time for eating. Job's a prison wagon. Some of them Russell boys been caught. They need sprung, and sprung sooner rather than later. You'll find them on the road outside Strawberry. Get along now. We'll see what you're made of. Quick as you can. Oh, dear.
What you want? Just standing there, looking pretty. You gonna introduce yourself? Eh? You one of those cabrones got busted out of prison. Come to Flaco looking for work. Okay, but can I trust you? Like, how do I know you're not a... How do you say? Una rata. Stay on your toes, eh? I made you, Joe. You got people vouching for you. I give you a chance. You find these people been causing me trouble around Lake Isabella. Maybe we get on okay. There ain't room for another gang up here. Understand? Now go. Go on. Get out of here before I try and shoot you again. Cabrones.
All right, guys. Well, that is where we're going to be leaving it this evening. Thank you so much for everyone who stuck around to watch my absolutely... I had an amazing time doing that montage. If you were just joining us, please think about rewinding. The replay is always better at twice as much speed. And you'll also get we went over tips and tricks for new players. Always handy hints to have. Some of them you probably don't know, because I'm an outside the circle kind of girl thinker. Then we straight into a Samson mission, but most importantly, we had the MKJ RDR news. You've never heard a Rockstar update until you've heard it the MKJ way. Clearly it just doesn't make sense, and you know that it's 3:30 in the morning when I'm writing it. But saying that, a lot of fun. But also, as I said, the montage there, I did it for record keeping because I myself, a bit like yourself, Cap, enjoy meeting them and miss my characters. And the best part of this game is how immersed I do get into it. I love the characters. I love this world. I genuinely hope there is some silver linings for the future. But at this rate, I think monthly updates is what it is, but we can always hope and pray. But on that, guys, this is where we're going to leave it. So, remember to be good. And if you can't be good at it. But always, my friends, be safe, be grateful, and be you.